Well, I just thought that maybe I'd start a new type of segment every now and then. Name that perp. If you're a TI, you have suspicions and maybe some evidence of perpetude. Yeah, this is just a cigarette. This is tobacco that I'm rolling because I can't afford any more cigarettes right now. It's not weed. It's not. I'm not on the weed right now. But name that perp. That's the new segment we're gonna have once in a while. And I'm gonna be accepting chatters to come up and name that perp. I've named some of my perps. Some of them that come on YouTube. Well, why don't you come up and tell us about it? I saw you were saying she doesn't have any more videos on YouTube now. She removed all of them. Maybe maybe she's not a perp. I don't know, but maybe they forced her into removing her videos. They came in here trying to force me to remove my videos one time. Someone called Agent 45 More Minutes. Of course, that's, you know, just a name that the person's using. But they're a perp. Of course, we know Chief Handler. Yeah, that's a perp. That stupid bitch was posted some comments on my last video I did, where I was playing guitar and playing video games, and he came up with that. I don't know. Remember when you were having the Chief Handler talk the other day? He said, "Oh, my 9-year-old's my 14-year-old son has accomplished more than you ever will." Blah blah blah. You know, he says that shit. And he's talking about being a war vet, and he called me an addict. I'm not an addict. I don't do anything, dude. I don't drink. I don't fucking smoke weed hardly. I don't fucking drink. I haven't had a drink since July. And I don't do any drugs. Haven't done any kind of drugs in a very, very long time. Like, I don't even know how long anymore. Decades. Very many decades. But anyway, I told him, he's saying, "Oh, blah blah blah" or something. I said, "Oh, you're an immature teenager. You're not married. You ain't a vet. You're living in your mom's basement, fucking screaming up to her for juicy juice to bring you juicy juice." And then he said some shit about 9614. Does that mean anything to you? And I said, yeah. What it means to me is come over here, and I'll come over here for a beatdown. That's what 9614 means to me. But, well, speaking of threats, like you're saying there, I had just who I was talking about, Agent 45 More Minutes, came in here and on the chat talking about gonna come kill me and burn my house down. And that's all in the chat in one of my videos. And yeah, they were threatening people in the chat, even talking about they're going to target them because they were watching me or whatever. But well, Chief Handler's a douchebag, fucking simpleton. Um, I don't really give two shits about what Chief Handler says. But here, like I said, just so you don't think it's weed, it's tobacco. Some tobacco. And I'm gonna use the wonderful old bugler rolling papers, and I'm gonna show you kids how to roll a cigarette. Right here in front of yourself, in front of you. You take and you sprinkle the shit in there, right? Here, let me turn my camera down. This has got to be technical and shit, right? You put the stuff in, put the cigarette stuff in there, the tobacco, and you line it out, and you roll it up. Make sure you slobber on it really good, because the more spit you get on it, the better. You got to get a lot of spit on your cigarette. Got to put a lot of spit on it, right? And you just do that, and there you have it. You have a cigarette, well, or a joint if you're rolling weed. If you're gonna be rolling the wacky weed, simple as that. And yeah, I vaped for a bit, but it ended up costing a hell of a lot more than cigarettes. I mean, buying batteries, and but new vapes and buying the cartridges all the time. But I had speaking of Daisy, I had never thought she was a perp. I thought she was having some pretty fucked up issues, but never thought she was a perp. But you had somebody on chatting one the other day. I don't know if it was him or not that came in here and got on my stream on the chat here. Targeted Tony from LA. Now, he didn't show his face, but he came in here saying some really racist shit, whoever it was, calling me an N-word and some other stuff, and I booted his ass with a quickness. Now, when it comes right down to that, that could have been somebody using his name and his picture, because we have people doing that here. But whoever that guy was a perp. But yeah. And if I might. Are you gonna have turkey for Thanksgiving, John Heyman? Probably just buy one of those. I'm not gonna actually cook a turkey, like turkey, but but probably gonna get one of those. You get them in the freezer section. It's a turkey roast in gravy, and it has like dark and light meat. I don't think we're gonna actually bake a turkey. But every year my birthday comes the day after Thanksgiving. My birthday's on the 28th. I'll be 55, so it's kind of always either, I'll end up having a cake too. My wife will get a cake and have cake for my birthday, Thanksgiving. Or we'll have ham, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, like I said, this person was, if it wasn't him, he was using his name because it was targeted Tony of LA, and it had his icon with his picture on it. But I'd never seen him before. I'd heard about him, but I'd never talked to him, and I never have seen him before. But just like I did right here, I posted the link for, if you want to come up here and chat, you can come up here and chat. And he came into the backstage, and I put him on, and had a couple other people in there that were posting some Nazi shit that I wasn't about to let them, come on. Just posting pictures of Hitler and shit like that. Sounds pretty damn good, John. Where are you at? I'll come over there and we'll have turkey, man. I'll come and sample some of this amazing marinated stuffed turkey you're gonna bake. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Spy news about the fake fake TIs. Using your name and your icon or whatever. Well, I'm not driving to Atlanta. Okay, so I guess I'm not going to come and have any of your baked turkey, man. Sorry, I'm in California. It's quite a long drive just to go have some turkey. But speaking of turkey, Chief Handler was talking. Yeah, like I said, I got some comments from him on my last video. Just like, and the drill. Yeah, I'm in SoCal. But he said that 9614, which is my address, which I posted my address. I'm not afraid to give my address. I welcome any gang stalker to come and knock on my gate or whatever, or my door, and not expect to get their ass whooped. Say some fucking stupid shit like a TI wouldn't want to hear. But see, the main reason, that's the main reason I use my name and whatnot, is because I like we're talking about, you have people impersonating you. Well, my channel's authenticated, my email's authenticated, everything about me, I make sure it's authenticated. I used to use a screen name Dark Helmet on one of my old YouTube, the one I don't use anymore. I had like I don't know, 400 subscribers. I used it only basically for music, to put my music up and make music videos, but I don't use it anymore. I haven't used it in probably a decade. but that's under the name of Dark Helmet. Oh, yeah, you want to go outside, don't you? One moment. I gotta let my dog out. Yeah, well, he can take note of my nuts. But if he thinks he's coming here, he can do that. I'll teabag his ass. I don't. I basically take what he says with a grain of salt because he's a liar. Um, says he's got 2 Mercedes and big home and a wife and a kid. I'm like, he says he's a disabled vet and all this. Talking about how much money he makes. I don't give a shit how much money he makes. He told me, he said one time, he says, my wife makes more in a year than you're ever going to make. And I'm like, well, whatever. And then the next time I talked to him, he said, my wife doesn't even work. So which is it, Chief Handler? Does your wife make a shitload of money or does she not work? Or do you even really have a wife? I don't believe he does. I believe he's like a 19 or 20-year-old kid living in his mom's basement. Like I said, screaming up for juicy juices when he's thirsty. Hey, Nay Nay, what are you doing? Good to see you. Like I said, it's name that perp. You know, kind of like name that tune. That's this segment for today. But I don't like I've got my neighborhood perps here, like my next door neighbor Ian Sendra and a couple houses over, Rhonda Bujanowski and a couple others here. Basically, the whole family of the Bujanowskis over there are part of my targeting. Always, go outside and saying some stupid shit that I can hear it because I usually have my window open and talking about, oh, we're going to come shoot you, we're going to come kill you. I'm like, yeah, well, come on over with that so I can stick your gun up your ass or whatever you want to do. Yeah, 4 days off, good for you. I don't work, I'm on disability from a work injury I sustained like back in 2012. I used to work in a machine shop and make hole saws and band saws and things like that. But I hurt my back and haven't worked since then. And then was feeling bad and went to the doctor and found out I had COPD, so that kind of extended the disability. I used to spend a lot of time singing, but COPD kind of cuts down on that. Writing music and whatever. I was a karaoke disc jockey for quite a long time. A couple years I did that. And I used to go sing karaoke like almost every night. And that was how I got the job. Someone named Crazy Karaoke saw me singing and offered me a job as a karaoke disc jockey, and I did that for a while. Can you be banned for posting comments? What do you mean? Like you yourself or the person you're talking about posted something weird to you? Who was it? Name him. Name that perp. Who was it? Hold on a second. I have to get my dog back in here because he's being noisy. Come here, brother. Sorry, scared me. Oh, you got another strike? Oh, that was why you changed your name, wasn't it? It's because they struck you that one time. Wow. Huh. Well, I'm getting to the point where it's like if you go in and look at someone's channel and and they're talking about gang stalking and whatever, and they're a TI. If you go in there and chat, and if you say anything, some people it's like, oh, automatically they call you a perp. I don't know. I don't. Oh, just a comment, not you, just the comment. I don't know. Did it get hidden or whatever? Um, not, I'm not for sure I understand what you're getting at. I don't understand what you mean. You're talking about a video and then oh no, I don't know. I don't know if YouTube will do that. I'm not sure if that's what happens. Um, I really don't. I don't know for sure if they huh they ban you for posting a comment, but I don't. I am not sure. Google it and find out. Yeah, I'm not. I am not sure. like idiocracy, you know, not sure, not sure. Um, I presume they might. I don't. I've never had it happen to me. Um, I'm sure people can block you from making comments, but that's why Chief Handler has to change his name every day or two because he gets blocked every day for something he says or does. Or she. I don't know. Actually, it's probably a she. I don't know. I don't know if they'll block you for spam or whatever either. They might. Um, or ban you. I don't know if they. I don't understand that why they ban you for posting a link. Um, not sure about that. Okay, well, they can ban you for posting links on even what, like on somebody's comments or what? I used to have these comments of like FYI.Vaughn, and it'd link you to like a porn site or whatever, and had them doing that kind of crap in my comments, stuff like that. And I don't click them anymore. If they do that, if they do the post links like that, so I don't bother doing that anymore. Well, she might have been blocked, yeah, for posting links, but I don't think they can ban you for it. Want me to roll you a cigarette, honey? Hmm? I'll roll you a smoke. Butters. You them down, are you? I don't really block anybody. I blocked a couple people, but I unblocked them because I thought better of it, because it's like, if you block them, how can you mock them, right? And the people I did hide from my channel from being able to comment, I unhid them. Just like I said, if you hide them, they can't comment, and you can't, give them crap about it. So I unhid anybody that I had hidden. There was only a couple people. The first one I think was King Sledgehammer, and I hid his comments, hid him from commenting, and then I hid John Dillard. I unhid them. I unhid both of them. They haven't come back. But I don't plan on hiding anybody's comments anymore. Here you go. Want this? But yeah, well, I was just curious, Spy News. Why did you change your name from Spy News from TI News to Spy News? I thought maybe it was because of the strikes you said you got. Because I know when I was watching you the other day, when we were trying to watch Metropia, when you were trying to watch Metropia, you said they struck you for it. And we were gonna watch. You were gonna show Metropia for everybody to watch. But did you happen to watch that movie, by the way? Did you end up watching it? If anybody's still here, I see two people looking, but um, um, oh well, who suggested that? I'm just curious. Um, I mean, I liked it better than Spy News. Just saying. That movie I was trying to get you to look at, and you said we were going to watch it, that Metropia, and you started it, and then they shut your stream down. Um, ah, yeah. Well, I went on his and on to watch his show his channel a couple times, and uh, I posted the letters BS and some other stuff. I never did curse, but one of his mods was saying I was cursing at him, and I didn't curse at him at all. He was being a baby, and anyway. But I haven't been back there because they were calling me a perp, so I don't need to hear that. I'm not a perp. No, I don't need to hear that. I mean, if you're really being targeted, you know, which a lot of us are, looking at each other like perps is, you know, I don't know. It's getting that way, isn't it? It's getting kind of crazy with the TIs calling other TIs perps and stuff. Oh, thank you. But as far as name that perp, I mean people you know that are trolling you, you know, not as to call another targeted individual a gang stalker. I mean, like we all say, we all know Chief Handler's a perp, right? You all know that, so it's not like he's blatant about it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say the helicopter videos are fake, but it's like I've said, that's not whether they're circling your house or not is not something that you can have hours and hours of it, but a judge is not going to consider that any kind of evidence. Same way with, like I say, like with the one headlight videos. Granted, there might be something to it, but in a courtroom, it's not gonna do you any good. At least that's one of the topics I had about it. The only kind of real evidence you're going to get anything done about is the hacking or an assault or verbal abuse, harassment, you know, things that you can actually prove and put, you know. But like when you're making videos of people walking around and they're carrying a Target bag and they're looking at their phone and looking at you, sorry, it's not gonna take you anywhere. But if you got like hacks on your computer and people impersonating you and messing with your identity and stuff like I have, and I know some of the others have, you got to prove it. But the problem we have there is no matter who you present the evidence to, they don't want to listen to you, whether it be a lawyer or the police. But anyway, I think I'm gonna knock this stream off since no one's naming perps. Now, well, we have a couple, but I was kind of hoping somebody would come up and chat. Maybe we could talk a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to end this stream. It's been 30 minutes, and maybe do another one tomorrow, but probably a different topic. I got some research I wanted to do. So have a good night. It's been nice talking to you. Thanks for coming out.